Hello everyone, and welcome to episode 9 of Project Hydra. In this episode we're of course going to do the interior of the garden center, and I have recorded a segment of me building it, but also explaining my thought process like I did for the base here. So it's not going to be a time lapse, and I'm really curious what you guys think of such a build. So let me know in the comments afterwards, but for now, enjoy the segment. So we're here again at the garden center. Let's first actually start with a door, because right now it's just an open hole and I want to make a little fancy redstone door. The door is gonna be 2 pieces of glass, and they're gonna be extended and pulled backwards by these pistons. So we actually need to power the pistons, and I forgot my blocks. So to power both these pistons we need to power this here. So right now the door is closed, and once someone steps on the pressure plate we need to activate this. So I will have 1 redstone dust here that comes out down here, and actually we need to make it go under the floor. And to test this we're gonna just place a redstone right here, and then it indeed extends, so we need to power this using that pressure plate over there. Should be 1 lower of course, because the pressure plate it should be right there. So I'm gonna make it go along here, and this now connects, but it's gonna be closed off because this of course will be like this. Yeah, so now it works, and I'm sure this could be made more compact, but this is how I like to do it, so you'll have to deal with it. So let's copy this on the other side from the other way, and then we will see how we can cover this up. Okay, so while making this whole redstone I actually discovered that it can be much more compact by just stacking some redstone torches. So right now there's a redstone torch here that, when the pressure plate is stepped upon, powers this block. So this one turns off, then this one turns on, and this one turns off, and then the door opens. So yeah, I'm really glad that I found that out before you guys in the comments were yelling at me to change up the design. So this will be much more compact, which is pretty cool. So now this is covered up and it should still work, and it does, so that's perfect. I want to make this a little more covered up. Yeah, that's better. And then this one like this as well, so you have this nice little opening here. I think I might want to extend this to here so that it looks a bit more complete, because right now this looks like a little bit of a weird edge. So I'm gonna do that and see how it looks. So now it looks even on both sides. The only thing that I want to add now is logs here instead of planks. So now that this is all done, I want to give it one last addition of some fences here to indicate that this is the entrance. I think that looks good. I'll do the same on the other side. So let's start actually with the outside. So for the bigger flower pots, I'm gonna make them with some dirt and some trapdoors. How this will work is it will have 4, maybe 5, I'm not sure, and how that then, because trapdoors of course they lay flat when you try to add them to dirt, so we need to power these dirt blocks. So we need to place some redstone torches under here, and then if we add them to the dirt they will actually attach to the dirt. Oops. and it will look like a flower pot, like a modern outside flower pot. So that's what I'm gonna do, and I will get back to you when they are filled. So the flower plots are placed. So I think I like that there's 3 next to each other, so I think I'm gonna make this a little wider. So next I want to make the division for the different stones. This is the center, so let's open this up. And so here is where all the stones are gonna be presented, and I'm gonna fill the shop later on, so I just wanna place them down here to signify where they are going, but this is of course not all the stones we're gonna sell. I think that should be good, and I want to make a little archway here. Let me get some leaves. Should look pretty cool. Yeah, so that's the archway. Now for the trees, I have left plenty of space here, so I want to have 3 on this side and 3 on that side, like this. The only thing that is a bit unfortunate is that you cannot place trapdoors here and here, so I think I might make them a bit bigger. And let me get some spruce trapdoors. So what I want to do is try and make like a little tree, and that doesn't look good. Yeah, so that's kind of what I want it to look like, and then same for all those places, but I'm gonna have the barrels here under the ground that actually hold the stock for these trees in this case, and then here for the flowers they're gonna be on one of these sides. I'm not sure, probably this side. So yeah, that's the outside done, except for that I want to make kind of similar to the garden center I already had. I want to etch it all off with these iron bars. So that's the outside done. So on to the inside of the garden center. So let's start with some furniture over here. And there needs to be some place that we can place flower pots. So if we take this as a starting point, and I'd also like to top it off over here. So it really is a furniture piece. And let's copy this over here. So I'm not sure whether I like that this is so light compared to the rest of the furniture. So I think I might do this and then add trapdoors above and see how that looks. So I'll be right back. Yeah, so I think that looks much better, and then I'm hoping that the customers are smart enough to look under these trapdoors. And over here, as I said before, I want to make some flower places. I think I might just do a barrel standing up like this, and then the flower pots can just go up here. And that's pretty cool. I think I might add a glass wall here as well to copy this side. This is not even, is it? Is that gonna annoy me forever? Yes. It is. I'll make it even. So now the garden center looks like this. You come around here, and I want to work a little bit on this area. And this is gonna be a special area because over here I want to make an area for the decoration boxes. Now I haven't talked much about this, but this was an idea I've had for a long time. It's gonna be shulker boxes that they are gonna be sold, including some flowers and some decorative blocks that all go well together. So it's gonna be basically a starter pack for a decoration project that you have going on. So that's the decoration box area. I think I might then want to get rid of this and this pillar because it kind of blocks the flow of this area a bit. Yeah, I also want to copy these barrels over here. Yeah, so those are the barrels, and I don't think I'm going to place a wall here because this is already a bit of a crowded area because of the decoration box. So the last area that needs some attention is this one. And over here I want to make the plant your own garden thingy. So I need to see how many I can actually fit in here. It looks like 4 is the magic number in this case. Because these are crops, they actually need to be watered. So it's a bit uneven because this pillar is over here. And I want to see what it looks if I remove this one. It does not look bad, so I'm gonna keep it like this for now. I was thinking I also wanna extend these to make like a roof of maybe some half slabs. I'm not completely happy with it, but I think it will do for now. And now we can place all the different crops. So while Chairman is messing about here, I will show you the final part of the garden center. It's gonna be here. I wanna have some barrels here to be filled with pet stuff. So probably 3 fish, turtles and bees. I'm not sure yet, but over here I wanna make a little pond. I'm just gonna pretend like he's not here. So this is a pond where people can test out the fish to see if they like it. Yeah, this is basically what it will look like. So over here you have the pond, and over here I want to actually place sugarcane and what's it called? Bamboo. So sugarcane and bamboo. So I also want to sell those. Maybe I want to add a little trim around here. Yeah, and here's windows, so we don't want to block off those. So a little bit of bushes around here wherever possible. I think that will make this pond look a little better. Maybe also here. I think that does make it look a little bit better. And I also want to add some vines, but actually I don't have string yet, so this is gonna totally get out of hand, but I will fix that later. Yeah, so now the only thing left to do is fill these up with the correct plants and also leave some plants for the outside, and then I should be all done. So I'll show you the finished products later, and I will finish this off camera. So it's all done. The garden center is finished, and let me show you around. But yeah, here's the entrance. We still have the fences here, and we have some hidden lights here as well. And here, for example, you will see them more often probably. There's a plant here. I filled in all the plants, although I might still swap them out later because there's still some missing, like the ferns, for example, that I might want to sell, and tall grass, maybe even normal grass. I don't know. I need to figure it all out. Here is the trees, so I decided to also add leaf blocks. So they are now a bit further apart, so they could actually be little trees and ones that you would be able to pick up at a garden center and take home. So that's the concept here. There's more hidden lights here and there at the back. I added these little lights. I added this little plant at the end. And here are some more lights as well. And that's basically all I did off camera. So yeah, I'm really happy with it. The next episode is going to be about the exterior, and also it's going to have the grand opening of the garden center. So that's very exciting. I recorded a little segment of Fando Mans' new minigame, the Lethal Lillies. And I did this with Jay. So let's go watch that. But before we do that, there's an instruction book there, but myself and I think also Jay didn't fully get it from the instructions. So we asked Fando himself to explain it. So I'm gonna show us walking in there and then Fando explaining the game, and then we will play the game. Enjoy.
Danny.
Hey! You wanna try this?
Yeah.
Okay. So you jump and you try to place a lily pad as you hit the water.
Okay.
And then, so every turn that goes by, it gets harder and harder to hit the water. And because each player has 40 and there are 81 spaces, or there are 80 spaces to place, once all lily pads are placed, then the next person to go is going to lose.
Okay, I get it. So what happens if you don't place a lily pad in time?
I think you're okay as long as you did jump.
Okay, let me
All
go
right.
then. Woo!
Okay.
Scary.
When you're ready, Danny.
Yeah. Ooh, I did it. On my own half, but sure.
Do it.
Now I go.
Yep.
Now you go.
I placed 2. Hang on, I placed 2.
Yeah, no. One was mine, right? But what now? Do I now? What now? Did I win?
Think
Yep.
you did.
Yay! Okay. Let's try again.
Yep.
You want to start, Jay? Or
Sure.
maybe that's fair.
My first lily pad.
Yay! Well, you placed one. You just died as well. What to do? What to do? It's gonna get harder.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, that was close.
Yeah.
Didn't place any. Oh, again. My heart is pounding. It was over so quickly in the last one, and now we're... Yes!
Lag.
Ooh!
Oh.
Yay!
Are we calling it there?
Yeah.
Alright. GG.
GG.
Shake.
So you're now watching a time-lapse of me working on the base, where precisely I'm covering all the stone, or not all the stone parts, but a lot of the stone parts with grass. And I want to try and work on my base every single episode to come, just a tiny bit at a time to really see the progress during these episodes. I also want to take this time to explain about the next episode, because the next episode is going to be episode 10, which I never previously thought I would reach. So it's quite special, and because it's episode 10, I want to make it a bigger episode. So in this episode, we're going to have everything I've been doing together, and it's going to be, well, most importantly, it's going to be longer. Be sure to check in there because it's going to be very exciting. We're going to solve mysteries. We're going to work on the base, on the garden center. We're going to build some farms. And yeah, I'm very excited. It's also going to take a little bit longer because it's a longer episode. But I really hope you do check in on that one. And for now, I want to thank you so much for watching. And I hope to see you in the next episode.